By attaching a gun and a fist onto this, we should be able to make the one-punch gun.
So I'm back again, and I want to look at this homemade punch gun. And first I want to give a shout out to my 2 returning watchers. Thank you very much, you guys. We're in here like the 300. So back to this gun. It's not the orange professional looking gun we see here. This one's going to be made in this guy's backyard by the backyard scientist. So it's pretty he actually puts a fist against it. I didn't watch the whole video, but I watched part of it. I'll try to finish it with you. I'll try my best. We'll see. I like how he made it pretty strong. That could be an actual weapon, but I like that it does what it's supposed to do. Anyway, without further ado,
on YouTube. And I was super excited to try this myself, but one of the guys said,
"So don't try this at home.
Don't tell me how to live my life." Oh boy, it's stuck. Okay, so that works better in the videos. I'm trying to figure out why this didn't work, and is there a chance that I might have done it wrong? Absolutely not. Let me show you how this nail gun works on the inside of it. So when you load a nail into it, and then you put a 22 caliber blank in the other end, when you set off the 22 caliber blank, it pushes on this piston here and it drives the nail into literally whatever you want it to. This can drive a nail straight into concrete, into a lock. It can even nail a lock to the wall. So why can't it break through a lock? The answer is simple. This nail gun is look at this tiny captive piston powered by these stupid little blanks. The piston only sticks out like 1/4 of an inch. I can't smash anything with this. Forget about the locks. I want to build something that can smash everything. I'm replacing these 22 blanks with military.
so he kind of lost me where it nailed the lock to the wall, but he couldn't smash through a lock earlier. I don't want to rewind to look at that again though. I'll just continue.
Simulation blanks. So what about the piston? Are we still going to use a tiny little piston? Heck no, we're not going to use a tiny little piston. I'm going to be using a 1-inch hardened steel rod and making the same kind of captive piston design. But there's still one secret ingredient we need to make this all work. Gun. By attaching a gun and a fist onto this, we should be able to make the one-punch gun. Okay, I just got done.
So we've upgraded now from a nail gun to a one-punch gun. It looks like a serious upgrade, and I'm wondering where you got the gun from. I'm just curious, or maybe because it doesn't look 3D printed.
Machining this thing, so let me show you how everything works and fits together. First I made this part that slips over the barrel, and then I welded it down here and up here to secure it and to prevent the gases from coming out of the gun. I want to harness all the energy in the blank that I can. Next I made the new barrel, and it threads over the old one just like this. And then I made the piston, and the piston goes inside of the barrel just like that, you guessed it, and oh, what a nice fit that is. That's nice, that's really nice. And then finally, a spring, and there's a pack of 5 springs I got on Amazon. It was $70 for 5 of these springs, and they didn't even fit, so I had to grind the inside of them so they can fit over this 1-inch hardened steel piston. So
there's also a, well, I don't know how much you had to grind it, but there's also like a lubrication type of grease you can use. It's the same grease they use on the lug nuts at the mechanic shop. If you've ever seen that, they have this like blue grease or oily material. I don't know if that would work on this, but he could try that. But it's past time now. Just a suggestion.
the piston gets pushed forward by the blank cartridge. It's going to hit the end of the tube, hit this little stopper up here at the end of the tube, compress the spring, and then hopefully bounce back and reset into the barrel. I'm also hoping that the spring kind of acts like a shock absorber at the end of the tube, so when the piston comes forward, it doesn't just rip the end off of the tube. There's two things I'm worried about. Number one is this thing just exploding, and number two, it's going to be really loud. So I'm going to go over to my friend's house and try this out. All right, we are...
Yeah, I'm already imagining this is going to have a lot of kickback. I can see it coming. I can see it. I didn't see it this far, but I can see this.
Locked and loaded, baby. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it worked! 3, 2, 1. Hey, it worked!
In this case, it's almost like you gotta wear a helmet to be up close. You see how far back he was? This is crazy. Yeah, this is gonna be a powerful gun or tool, whatever you want to use it for.
Did that actually work? Whoa! Oh, it worked, but it broke!
It looks like it worked perfectly.
It did.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
Okay, no big deal. So what happened was I had to cut the tube in half because I had to thread one side of it and the whole tube wasn't long enough to fit on the lathe. So I had to cut it in half, thread one half, and then weld it back together, and that's what failed, the weld in the middle. Not a problem though, it's an easy fix. I made a sleeve that fits over the tube and welded it, so now it's extra reinforced.
All right, it's recording.
So now I feel confident that it's not going to explode, just, you know, explode right in my face. But there's a lot of things that can still go wrong, basically. So I'm going to wear a helmet, and we're going to just punch these bricks, and hopefully nothing bad happens, all right?
All right, are you ready?
You might want to, I don't know, should he stand farther back?
I can tell again, this is gonna be some serious kickback, because look how he's holding it. It takes literally 2 people to fire this gun just because of the kickback, I think. It's just, I don't know, the recoil is gonna look like it's gonna throw him back. Maybe not. I mean, I don't think so, but the fact that he's gotta hold it like that, it says a lot.
I'll go hide in the closet. 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Dude!
The end's gone! Oh my god!
Oh, I didn't put the pin in the end. So the end just got off. Dude,
That's awesome!
that destroyed those bricks. All right, now Steven is going to try splitting this log with the axe attachment. We'll see if this works. 3, 2, 1. Whoo! That worked beautifully.
Wow, this thing is working really good. I wonder if, because I know they're recording the video, I wonder if it worked the first try, or they had to try maybe 15 times. Because usually when you're putting things together, when you're trying things like this, it usually takes a few tries to get it right. So I'm wondering, is this try number 1 or try number 100? It also reminds me of, you know when you're at a construction site and what's the machine that breaks the road when they're trying to dig a hole? It's got the pistons, it's like basically pointing down and boom, boom, boom. Just cracks the concrete or the road. That's what it reminds me of, a really smaller version, a smaller horizontal version. They could turn it vertical and probably punch a hole in concrete.
Look at that beautifully split log. Perfect for your Christmas or campfire.
Wow, I love it when something actually just works like this. You know? I'm like, oh, it might be kind of lame because there's not as much powder in the blank, but
this is brilliant.
this is awesome. So after we got it working, I spent the rest of the night trying to make it semi-automatic. And to do that, we needed to channel the gases from the blank cartridge back into the bolt to push it back to chamber the new round. It's actually a pretty simple system. I just have this brass fitting here that I threaded a bolt into, and then I drilled a hole through the bolt so you can thread it into the barrel right here. So now when the gases push the piston past a certain point, you'll see the gas will escape through this hole, go through here, and into the tube. A simple demonstration is just using an air compressor to blow gas down this tube. All it needs is a coat of gun bluing solution and it's ready to go. Now, in addition to the smashing attachment that you saw before, I've also made 3 more attachments. I've made the cutting attachment, the piercing attachment, and I promised you guys a punching gun. So in order to be a true power fister, we're going to need a fist. So I sandcast my own fist out of aluminum, and we could put it on the end just like this and start punching stuff. We're gonna be trying our first test. We've got the puncher on the end of this right here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it punched it pretty good. There was like no resistance at all.
Look at your arm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I kind of figured the watermelon would give way. That's a pretty simple test. I want to see, can it punch the bricks? If he's gonna punch the bricks, I'm not sure.
The recoil is pretty intense. Okay, so that worked awesome. The watermelon was cool, but you know what's even cooler is this.
Yeah, before I forget, yeah, that recoil looks like it's pretty intense. But I noticed this time he's doing it by himself. There's nobody pulling a string, and he doesn't need the help, just holding it. So I could imagine even by himself at this state, it's still pretty intense. It looks like it would be.
Semi-automatic worked. It actually chambered the next blank cartridge. So now we're gonna try it against this coconut. Alan Pan said that a coconut is a really good representation of a human skull. So first I'm gonna try it up here against the rock, and then I'm gonna try it on top of the backstop to see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Wow. The fist shot right off. It sheared the pin that was holding it onto the piston, sheared the pin right off. So let's see the slow motion on that one. Oh my god. The pin just sheared right off. All right, guys, we're locked and loaded. Now we're gonna try to smash this brick and see what happens. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa, hold on. All right, so I think the problem was last time I had it too close, so I'm gonna try to have it a little bit farther back and hopefully it can build up some more speed. 3, 2, 1. Oh, whoa.
Well, you sprayed me with some rock bits.
That was pretty cool. Well, I think that was pretty perfect. I don't think I could have asked for anything better than that.
Why don't you smash the brick with the brick?
No, now it's personal. There we go.
Dude, you're just making sand.
I think in this case, he mentioned making it semi-automatic. Now, if he made it automatic, it would break a lot faster, I think. But because it's semi-automatic punch gun, quote unquote semi-automatic, I think that's why it takes more power to break the really thick brick.
So that was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots it took to break the brick. Pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's awesome. Seriously though, this thing is so crazy. It's like some kind of gun you'd find in Borderlands or like a zombie apocalypse movie or something.
Yeah, but it's you only get one shot because reloading would take forever. It seems like, unless I don't know. I don't know. It requires a lot of time. Like you only get one shot with that.
It's the year 2044 and America has just elected Pokimane as the first female gamer president. Civil war has broken out and the gamers have split into two factions, gamers who build PCs and gamers that bought PCs. There was also the mobile gamers, but they were sent to the gulag immediately. It doesn't have to be like this though. Micro Center has created a neutral zone where all gamers are welcome.
Micro Center has created a neutral zone where all gamers are welcome. You can buy a PC there, you can build a PC.
Okay, this looks like an ad. I'm gonna fast forward through this.
I don't think this one got it enough. Now we can all tell that this is really good at smashing things, but it also has a bunch of legitimate purposes, like stealing bicycles. All right, 3, 2, 1. In addition to breaking locks and stealing bicycles, you can also use this for doing some yard work. I've got the cutting attachment on here just like this, and we're going to be trying to cut down this tree branch right here because it's growing over into my neighbor's yard, and hopefully it works. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, finally.
4 hits. Look at that.
Yeah, there is probably a way he could add more power to that. I mean, that thin of a tree, it's almost like you could use a machete. But yeah, I think this works too. It's not bad.
In addition to cutting down trees, it can also be used for construction purposes. Let's hammer some screws. And in addition to constructing things, well, it can also...
I don't know. You gotta refine that.
So deconstruct things. Sandra has been asking for me to remodel the bathroom, so we're gonna go remodel it with this thing. Hey Sandra.
What are you doing?
Didn't you want to renovate the bathroom?
Yeah.
Renovate the bathroom, baby! Oh, look at that! Yeah! Oh!
Okay, I'm gonna stop here. At this point, I don't think it's the best tool for renovating the bathroom, but we get the purpose. I would actually use it for those small trees or to steal bicycles. No, I wouldn't use that. Steal bicycles. I mean, if I was a thief, but I'm not a thief. Anyway, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and thank you very much.